everyone, and fantastic to have your company as we welcome you to today's clash between the Cronulla Sharks and the South Sydney Rabbitoh. I'm Andrew Voss, and with me, as always, Eddie Hemmings. Both teams will be looking to start the competition in the right way.
Oh yes, don't you just love afternoon football? Perfect conditions for both sides to really show what they're made of in attack. I expect to see some enterprising football out there. Gee, the crowd are in for a special treat today, Andrew. Let's go! Let's go is the call from Eddie Hemmings. And indeed, we are ready to go as you look across the field. Players ready, crowd excited. What a perfect time for football. Kicking tee used here for the kickoff. Here we go, we're underway. Pryor latches onto that kick, showing plenty of speed.
He's held there. Right, here's tackle one.
Mesmerises the defence with a step. He surges forward.
That's his second.
Passes inside. Terrible ball. Has got the free ball.
He's held there. 3.
Home. Straight into open space. There's the ball on the 40-metre line. They're looking dangerous here. Looking to send his man through a hole. Charges up and through a tackle. In open pasture now. And he won't be making any more metres there. Holmes with a kick so high it'll come down tomorrow. The ball's been turned over. South Sydney gather up the loose ball. Says, out of my way, brother. They finally bring him down.
Move it! 2 on the kick going. He's held there.
Burgess.
Held. 3. Held.
Murray. He breaks straight through the defence. He's almost through. Good skill. And offload. 4. Cook. Little dart out of dummy half. Murray. Puts the fend on.
Hit the mark.
5th tackle. Let's see what they can come up with. Gagai just galloping along. Look at him, wading through the defence. It's a handover. Hines. Ball and all tackle.
He's held there. 1. Release.
Hines. Bakuya surges forward in the tackle.
2.
He finds open pasture, wrapped up like a sausage.
Hands off. He's held there.
Pass is short. Classic tackle. Still a couple of tackles left here. Passes long. Beats a man. Running along. Wrapped up. No way through. Referee signifies 5th tackle. Kicks. Pushed back in the tackle. That is good stuff.
He's held there.
Burgess has a look and flicks it inside. Fends off the defence. Keeps the ball alive. I thought he was clear. That's him through the line. Bursting through the line. Proving a handful for the defence. Receives the pass. He's like the meat of the sandwich in that 2-man tackle. Burgess. Caught by 2 defenders.
Get back, look at me. He's held
That's
there.
the 4th.
Up now.
Kolomategi is testing the defence with a short pass. Wow, driven back in the tackle. That's tackle 5. Gets the ball. Burgess. Sheesh, driven back. It's a changeover. Graham. Rounded up in the tackle.
Here's tackle 1.
Gallup. He's got momentum. Still going.
That's his second.
Here's a run from dummy half. Bamboozles the defence with a step. Sprinting. Finally brought to ground. Fafita.
He's held there.
Ref says full. Pryor.
Held. Tackle 5. Hold.
Loops a pass. Hines tries his luck with a bomb. Dugan claims the high ball. Met by the defence. The Cronulla Sutherland Sharks. Jennings. Driven back in the tackle. Murray. Shrugs off the tackle. That was easy. He has his teammates there. Taken to ground, but not before he's had a good run. Sends it back inside. Good play. And look at this. Hard to contain. And look at this. Driven back.
Back with me. Held.
Walker. Outstanding tackle. The two of them in it. They roll forward again. Flicks the ball inside. Fending off the defence. Reynolds driving forwards. That is strong. Just one to go in the set. The chip. Push back in the tackle. The South Sydney Rabbitoh. The Sharks have been very impressive with their attacking sets. Coach should be well pleased with that. Hines.
Held. 1. Release.
A strong two-man tackle there.
2. Hands away.
Hines finds support inside. Shoves his way through. Open pasture. And there's daylight in front of him. And he's finally tackled. Seguiaro scoops it up and off he goes. The attack coming in waves.
He's held there. 5. Hold.
Holmes with a Gary Owen. Mitchell doing well under pressure. That could have been trouble. And shut out of the play by that tackle. Inglis gets defended. They've stunned him a little there.
Held. 2.
Burgess, look at him wading through the defence. With space to run. Blows past and defence. That ball has been taken. Hines with momentum.
Right. Here's tackle 1.
Surges forward in the tackle. Have a go at him.
2.
Hasn't he got some pace? Inside the danger
Back
zone.
with me. Held.
Gallen.
He's held there.
The South Sydney Rabbitohs are looking shaky with a little bullet pass. Hines.
Held. Get the last. Marcus, lock in.
Loops a pass. Holmes. They call that a coach killer. He's lost it. Play on. They had them in a spot of trouble, but a little too eager there, and they've squandered a prime opportunity to put points on the board. He fends off one. With the short ball. Tries a pile driver tackle. Burgess.
That's your second. Held.
Holding up a short pass. Brushes through the tackle. Breaks through the defence. Who can stop him? He's in the clear. He's got backup too. The
Right.
Sharks
Here's tackle 1.
threatening to score. Holmes. Semedo Fagai surges forward in the tackle.
hands away.
Hard to handle. Two defenders and he's down. Tests the defence with a short ball. Hines.
He's held there.
South Sydney are looking a bit wobbly. Snappy pass. Hines. The opportunity to score still on. There's the fourth tackle. Feeds the short ball. Gallen slips the pass. Looking to score here. Right on the line.
He's held there.
Lovely pass. Gallen. They come away with a loose ball. Johnston shoves off that tackle over the 20-metre line. finally wrapped up.
Held.
Nice work. Brushes off the defence. Two-man tackle, very effective. Walker. What was that for? Great strength, great fend. He breaks. Time hooter. Fence. And that brings us to an end of the first half. Okay, Eddie, first half out of the way. What did you think?
Yep, an excellent first half, Andrew, and it's been very attractive brands of football from both sides. This game, though, could still go either way.
So at the break, good contest. Stay with us for the second half. Stand by for the kickoff.
Held.
Really drives this kickoff. Marshall with a good catch. Good burst this one. They drive him back.
He's held there.
That's a power play, that fend.
Held. 2 on the keep going.
Reynolds turns it inside. Wrapped up.
3 hands
No way
away.
through.
He's held there.
Reynolds shrugs off the tackle. Clear through the defence. Finally taken down. They continue to roll forward. Boom chugga-lugga gets the ball and runs.
Fit the last.
Heave-ho in that tackle. Finds support. He brushes off the tackle. That's strong. They force him back. They finally bring him down. The Rabbitoh. Cronulla Sutherland have been effective and have completed 4 from 6. Coach should be well pleased with that. Inside their own 40. Home has a look and passes long. Home passes it forward. He might just get there. Ooh, force backwards. Havili! 15 metres out
away.
there.
He's held there.
Burgess! Quick with a pass. Gagai! I don't think the crowd can believe that the visitors have scored. Gagai. Finish. They've got the kick still to come. Right over the black dot. South Sydney leads 6-0. Goes long. He snaffles that one. Grabbed by the defence.
Release. Held.
Burgess passes inside. There's
That's
2
your
in the
second.
tackle. Walker flicks a short pass. Reynolds. And the pass has been hijacked. Hines surges forward in the tackle.
He's held there.
Dugan.
Held. That's his second.
Holding up a short pass. Holmes
He's held there.
halfway through this set.
Back to 10.
With a quick pass. Hines. Two-man tackle is a strong one. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve here. Pryor. Taken down by a barrage of defence. Referee signifies 5th tackle. Looking to send his man through a hole. Hines. He's launched the high kick. Jennings. Under the bomb and cool under pressure. Pushing the defence away.
That's
They
one.
finally wrap him
Blue.
up. And he'll have to play the ball after that tackle. Lays it off. Real force in this defence. Murray. Out of my way, he says. May have stunned him.
3. Markers lock in. Held.
Pushed back in the tackle. That is good stuff. Just short of the halfway line. On play number 4, Burgess.
Hit the last. Hill.
It's tackle 5. Do they run or kick? Trying to break up the defence. A short pass. Burgess. Wrapped up. No way through. It's a handover. Fafita cutting out his teammates. Tries the inside pass.
He's held there. Right, here's tackle 1.
Gallen. Plays the ball 40 metres out.
2, on the kick going. Hill. He's held there. 3. Boom! Hill.
Still a couple of tackles up their sleeve. Thinks he sees some space wide. Wrapped up. No way through. With a torpedo punt. Shoves his way through. Powerful stuff. Escapes the in goal. Can he get there? The chase is on. Just rips his way through the defence. Keeps it alive.
He's held there.
Gets the ball. Brushes it. It's with ease. Burgess. Unstoppable. Breaks through the defence. Finally wrapped up on the 10-metre line. Walker. Oh, nice work. Short pass. They're over. The crowd is stunned. The South Sydney spices up the conversion attempt. It's close. It's through. It's there.
The South Sydney Rabbitohs are playing some very good football. Their opponents are shell-shocked, and rightly so.
The Rabbitoh. The away side is still in front. Kicks long. Walker there to field the kick. Up and over the 10-metre line. That is strong. Shoving off that tackle.
They might as well be at the massage parlour. It's like they're covered in oil, and the defence really isn't troubling them.
Burst through the line. They've got the numbers. Look at him wading through the defence. The scrambling defence get him at the end of the run. Ouch! They force him back. Burgess! Passes short. He brush fence. Clear through the defence. Stands and passes. Great play that, offloading the ball.
Nice pass.
Flicks a short pass. Kolomatagi! I'm a long way away, but I think he got it down. And an opportunity on the back of that to add another 2. Look great in flight all the way.
It had the height, it had the length. A belter of a kick.
The Rabbitoh. This isn't one of their better home performances. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. He's well positioned to take that kick. Good burst this one. Shoving his way through with momentum.
He's held there.
Look at that. Brushes through the tackle. Blocked
2
by the tackle.
hands away. Held.
Reynolds. That's a clever pass. Straight through. Feeds the short ball. Just steams past the defence. Has found space. Runs past the defence. If that's the last try you ever see, you'll die happy. Reynolds showed some individual brilliance there. That's his first try of the match.
You know, sometimes teams go into a match at home thinking the home advantage will give them a head start. But if you do...
There's the ball on the kicking tee. You can count that as 2 points.
Their fans will be very pleased with what they're seeing here. They've been hot on attack, but defensively, they've been sound too.
The South Sydney Rabbitoh. They're not giving the home fans a great deal to cheer about. Decides the deep kick is the way to go. Marshall able to take that catch. Good burst this one. Weaves his way through.
He's held there. Move. One. Release.
Ball and all, two-man tackle. Kolomatangi. Nice work. Brushes off the defence.
It's hard to tell if the attack is brilliant or the defence is dreadful. Either way, the stats will tell the story.
He's over. Well, if you ever wanted to know how to silence a parochial crowd, you get a try just like that. Jennings with the acrobatics there. He now has... There's two to be had here with this conversion. Folks, that's a goal.
Plenty for the coach to think about here. Outplayed at home and a lot of work to be done for the next match.
Restarts play. He's there to bring the kick back. Fending off the defence.
Right, here's tackle one. Held.
Reynolds. They rush in. A gang tackle.
He's held there.
Flicks the ball inside. He brushes off the tackle. That's strong. Good tackle. That ball is over the touchline. Hardly his best moment in the game, that pass. Dugan beats a man. That's the 30-metre line, you can see. Hines.
Held. That's his second.
Holmes. The two-man tackle is a strong one.
Three back with me.
Holmes. He surges forward. Great strength. South Sydney are looking a bit wobbly with the short ball. Fooling the defence.
Well, that's how it's done. He's scored.
And there it is, their first try. We'll back in to get this. Successful with the conversion.
This has been a strong performance from the visitors. Some hard-hitting and enterprising football. It has been a joy to watch so far.
South Sydney, they're still lagging here at home. Classic tackle. Holmes. Barnstorming run. Taken to ground, almost into touch. The hooter is sounded, and that is it.